Shedeur's throw is complete. And of course, it's Harold Fannin Jr., the rookie. Sanders will dump it off to Judkins.
The entire storyline surrounding the Cleveland Browns has just experienced a monumental shift that's sending shockwaves throughout the NFL universe. Kevin Stefanski's recent press conference marked a turning point so significant that it's impossible to ignore. After weeks of mounting scrutiny, heated debates, and mounting frustration from fans and analysts alike, the Browns head coach made a statement that fundamentally changes how we view their approach to their young quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. This isn't just a minor tweak or a tactical adjustment, it's a complete redefinition of their offensive philosophy, signaling a newfound trust in Sanders' ability to take the reins and lead the offense with confidence and aggression. For weeks, the prevailing narrative was that Cleveland's offensive staff had been overly cautious, perhaps even hesitant, in how they utilized Sanders. Critics argued that the team was holding him back, refusing to unleash his true potential in an effort to protect him from mistakes or turnovers. The offense looked predictable, conservative, and limited in scope, with Sanders often restricted to a handful of safe throws per game. The coaching staff appeared to prioritize ball security over explosive playmaking, perhaps out of concern for the rookie's inexperience or a desire to avoid risking the game plan.
Marshall back in the game, does a nice job picking up the blitz. Sanders throws, touchdown!
As a result, Sanders was operating under a set of invisible restrictions that prevented him from displaying the full extent of his arm talent and decision-making ability. If you're enjoying, please subscribe Shedeur Sanders to the channel. It helps more than you think. This approach drew criticism from fans, commentators, and former players, many of whom believed that Sanders' college tape demonstrated exceptional arm strength, accuracy, and the capacity to make big throws under pressure. During his tenure at Colorado, he showcased an ability to dissect defenses with precision, to throw deep with accuracy, and to make quick decisions in chaotic situations. Yet, in Cleveland, he seemed confined to a limited, safe style of play that didn't do justice to his skills or potential. The frustration grew as Sanders threw only around 20 passes per game in his early starts, a number that many believed was not reflective of his talent level, nor enough to truly evaluate what he could do at the NFL level. But then, everything changed in a matter of moments during the latest press conference. Kevin Stefanski, in a tone of quiet authority, delivered a message that has fans and analysts buzzing. He's finally ready to let it rip. Those three words, let it rip, carry enormous weight. They symbolize a decisive departure from the previous cautious approach and herald a new era of aggressive, confident offensive play calling. They represent a coach willing to trust Sanders to play his game, to take chances, and to make the throws that can change the course of a game. This isn't just a throwaway line, it's a declaration of belief. It signals that Cleveland's coaching staff is prepared to loosen the reins, to design an offense that highlights Sanders' strengths, and to give him the freedom to throw downfield, to take risks, and to operate with the kind of confidence that only a true NFL quarterback possesses. For Sanders, this is a moment of profound significance. It's a chance to shed the cautious rookie label and step into a leadership role that demands both skill and mental toughness. The implications are profound, especially considering the timing of this announcement. Cleveland is preparing for a crucial game against the Tennessee Titans, a team that has struggled mightily this season on defense. The Titans' defense ranks near the bottom of the league in multiple categories, including pass rush, secondary, and overall yards allowed. Their pass rush has been inconsistent, failing to generate enough pressure on opposing quarterbacks, and their secondary has been vulnerable to big plays all year. Their defense is ripe for the taking, especially if Cleveland is willing to open up the offense. The Titans' offensive struggles also create an ideal scenario. They have had difficulty sustaining drives, controlling the clock, and generating consistent offensive production. They're likely to be missing key players due to injuries, further weakening their defense. Against such an opponent, an aggressive, downfield passing attack can be devastating. It's a perfect opportunity for Sanders to showcase his arm talent, to make big throws, and to build momentum early in the game. If Cleveland follows through on Stefanski's promise, the game could turn into a showcase for Sanders' ability to operate with freedom and confidence. The phrase, "let it rip," isn't just about throwing deep on every play. It's about empowering Sanders to make decisions, to trust his instincts, and to take calculated risks when the situation demands it. It's about giving him the authority to change plays at the line of scrimmage, based on what he sees from the defense, to throw into tight windows when necessary, and to push the ball downfield when the opportunity arises. It's about treating Sanders like a seasoned NFL starter rather than a rookie who needs to be protected and limited. This new approach involves several important elements. First, the coaching staff must design a game plan that emphasizes the passing game, incorporating more deep shots, play-action passes, and creative route combinations designed to exploit Tennessee's defensive weaknesses. Second, Sanders must be confident in his protection, which is why Stefanski's mention of new offensive line personnel is so important. The protection has to hold up against the Titans' pass rush, giving Sanders the time to read the field, go through his progressions, and deliver accurate throws. If the line can provide a clean pocket, Sanders will have the opportunity to unleash his arm and make the kind of plays that can swing the momentum of a game. Moreover, this shift will impact the entire offensive unit. When a quarterback is allowed to throw more often, it creates opportunities for every receiver and skill position player. Jerry Jeudy, despite some recent drops, remains a talented receiver capable of making big plays. David Njoku, with his size and athleticism, can create mismatches in the middle of the field. Running backs, too, can contribute in the passing game, providing Sanders with multiple options to keep defenses honest and open up big gains. Increased passing volume will help develop chemistry between Sanders and his targets, building confidence and timing that can pay dividends throughout the season. This approach also has immense psychological benefits for Sanders. Hearing his coach publicly say he has no concerns about him, letting it rip, is a powerful confidence booster. It's a clear message that the coaching staff believes in his talent and trusts him to make plays. This kind of public affirmation can remove mental barriers, reduce hesitation, and help Sanders play with the freedom and aggression necessary to succeed at the NFL level. Confidence is often the difference between a good game and a great one, and this declaration might be just what Sanders needs to unlock his full potential. The broader implications for Sanders' future are equally significant. One strong performance against the Titans could be a turning point. If Sanders delivers a game where he throws for 250 yards, multiple touchdowns, and shows the ability to handle an aggressive game plan, it could alter perceptions league-wide. It might start a reevaluation of where he stands among NFL quarterbacks, especially those drafted in the mid to late rounds who are often underestimated or overlooked. A breakout game could also change the narrative about Cleveland's offensive future. It would demonstrate that the Browns have a competent, dynamic quarterback capable of leading a high-powered attack. Such a performance could accelerate Sanders' development, giving him the confidence and experience to handle bigger roles and more complex schemes. It could also influence off-season roster decisions, prompting the Browns to invest more heavily in weapons and offensive line upgrades to maximize Sanders' potential. This game could also serve as a showcase for the entire team. When the quarterback is allowed to operate with freedom, the entire offense benefits. Receivers can run their routes with more confidence, knowing Sanders will give them opportunities. Playmakers like Jeudy, Njoku, and the running backs can all flourish when the ball is distributed effectively and frequently. A confident, aggressive Sanders can elevate the entire unit, turning Cleveland into a more unpredictable and dangerous offense. The environment at Cleveland's home stadium adds another layer of opportunity. Playing in front of the loyal, passionate Browns fans can serve as a tremendous boost for Sanders. The energy of a full stadium, the noise, the familiar surroundings, these elements can elevate a young quarterback's performance. When Sanders can feed off the crowd's enthusiasm, it can ignite his confidence and help him perform at an even higher level. This game against Tennessee also represents an opportunity for Sanders to make a statement beyond just Cleveland. The league is watching, and debates about where Sanders was drafted, his potential ceiling, and his long-term prospects are ongoing. A dominant performance could cause scouts and general managers to reevaluate their assessments, to reconsider whether Cleveland might have found a hidden gem in the 5th round. It could put Sanders on the national radar in a way that his limited starts and conservative game plans never could. The comparison between Sanders and other young quarterbacks around the league further underscores the significance of this moment. We've seen rookies this season thrown into the fire, asked to carry their offenses with 40 or 50 pass attempts per game, regardless of game script or defensive matchups. Some have struggled, but many have accelerated their development through such aggressive usage. The Browns' newfound willingness to give Sanders this same opportunity signals that they're finally ready to judge him on his true potential, rather than holding him back for safe, incremental growth. The opponent's weaknesses make this even more compelling. Tennessee's defense is far from formidable. Their pass rush has been inconsistent and ineffective at times, their secondary vulnerable to big plays, and their overall defensive efficiency leaves much to be desired. For Sanders, this is an ideal matchup to showcase his arm strength, accuracy, and decision-making under pressure. If he's given the chance to throw more often, he can test the Titans' secondary deep, exploit mismatches, and demonstrate that he can operate effectively against NFL-level defenses. The game plan will need to be smart and aggressive. Stefanski's challenge is to craft an attack that balances risk and reward, to design plays that take advantage of Tennessee's defensive weaknesses, and to instill confidence in Sanders to throw into tight coverage when necessary. If the offensive line can hold up, providing Sanders with enough time to scan the field and make decisions, the offense could explode with big plays, scoring opportunities, and sustained drives. This game could also serve as a confidence builder for the entire team. When the offense is firing on all cylinders, the defense benefits from shorter fields and less pressure. Special teams can pin opponents back, and the atmosphere in Cleveland Stadium can turn electric. The crowd's energy, combined with a confident Sanders leading the attack, can create a positive feedback loop that propels Cleveland toward a convincing victory. The coaching staff's attitude and messaging are crucial here. Stefanski's comments about a good week of work, the focus of the team, and their readiness to perform suggest that the Browns are mentally prepared for this challenge. The mention of new offensive linemen being ready to contribute indicates a strategic focus on protecting Sanders and giving him the time he needs to execute the game plan. If the offensive line can provide consistent protection, Sanders' arm talent will shine, and the offense can operate at a higher level. This game will be a litmus test for Sanders' progression. It's an opportunity to demonstrate that he can handle an aggressive NFL-style attack, to show that he can make big throws under pressure, and to cement his role as Cleveland's franchise quarterback. The potential for a huge statistical line, say 250 to 300 passing yards, multiple touchdowns, and a high completion percentage, is not just wishful thinking but a realistic outcome if the game plan is executed properly. The mental and emotional impact on Sanders cannot be overstated. Hearing his coach publicly endorse his ability to let it rip is a massive boost. It sends a message that he's trusted, that he's not just a project or a stopgap, but a legitimate NFL starter capable of leading a team to victory. This kind of confidence can unleash his full potential, allowing him to play with the freedom, creativity, and poise that are hallmarks of elite quarterbacks. For the Browns, this game is about more than just one victory. It's about setting a foundation for future success. A strong performance can elevate Sanders' status, boost the morale of the entire team, and reshape perceptions across the league. It can influence off-season strategies, draft decisions, and roster construction. It can even inspire other teams to reconsider how they develop and utilize young quarterbacks. The potential is enormous. A dominant game from Sanders against Tennessee could be the catalyst that propels him into the national spotlight. It could establish him as a quarterback who can operate with both precision and flair, who can elevate an offense and carry a team when needed. It's about seizing the moment, about proving that the Browns' faith in him is justified, and about finally unleashing the full package of what Sanders can bring to the NFL. This isn't just another game. It's the game where everything could change. It's the game where Kevin Stefanski's words, "Let it rip," become reality. It's the game where Sanders finally gets the opportunity to show the league what he's truly capable of when given the freedom to play his natural game. The stage is set, the opponent is vulnerable, and the coaching staff is finally on board. All that remains is for Sanders to step up, take control, and deliver a performance that will be remembered for years to come. And if he does, it will mark the beginning of a new chapter in Cleveland, one filled with promise, excitement, and the realization that the Browns might indeed have found their franchise quarterback. The team, the fans, and the league are about to witness a moment of truth, one that could define Sanders' career and Cleveland's future for years to come. The countdown is over. The opportunity is here. And Shedeur Sanders is about to seize it, to show everyone what he's truly made of when given the chance to.